Namaste and welcome. It's Rishi here from meditatewithrishi.com, and today we're going to be speaking about the So-Hum mantra. Now, it's a really popular mantra in meditation. You may have heard of it, you may have not. But today I want to tell you what is the So-Hum mantra, what does it mean, and how is it so powerful? You know, how can a simple technique like this be so powerful? Okay, so I'm really excited to share this with you. Now, before we get into what does So-Hum mean, it's really going to help you to understand the philosophy behind it. Okay, so some Vedic philosophy. Now, bear in mind that this has got nothing to do with religion. Okay, nothing at all. In fact, you know, I'll go as far as saying that when you strip away the organized part, the man-made part of every religion is man-made, right? But religions came from different parts of the world where initially there were sages, you know, mystics, enlightened beings that had realized the truth and they spoke. And what you'll notice when you strip away, you know, the man-made part of religions, that all these beings, they were all pointing to the same truth, essentially. And this is the basis of the So-Hum mantra, okay? So I'm going to speak, you know, from the perspective of Vedic philosophy. And what it says very simply is that all sentient beings, okay, all of us, humans, animals, our true nature is not our body or our mind, okay? Our true nature is what resides within us, our self, okay? So it's said that the body is just a covering, you know, just an outer covering, and it's temporary, you know? You're born in a body, the body dies, but there is something within that has always been there, you know, is there with you in this body, and then when the body perishes, it will continue to exist, okay? And this is the self that is within, okay? And this is our true nature. Now, the whole point of practicing meditation is to realize our true nature, to realize that we are not this body or the mind or anything related to that. We are actually this essence within. And the nature of this essence is pure love, okay? And the science of yoga says that the cause of human suffering is the ignorance of our true nature. It's because we think that we are the body and mind, that we associate with everything that happens to us, you know? We think it's real in that sense, and this causes us suffering. But the moment that we awaken, the moment that we realize that we are not this body and mind, then when we identify with the true self that is within, that is when you are ever blissful. Nothing will affect you, okay? I'm not there yet, by the way, and I'm not claiming to be. This is why we do the practice, okay? So, you know, with practice and through some grace, hopefully we get there at some point. Now, I know this can be difficult to understand. It can be a bit confusing, especially if you're new to spirituality. So I want to take a couple of, you know, funny steps and explain this to you, okay? So think of it like this. Look at my drawing. I've drawn here a boy. This is the same boy, by the way. Here he's wearing a t-shirt. So this boy, right, or you or me, we're not going to say that this t-shirt is me. We're not going to say that, right? We know that the t-shirt is just something we wear today. You know, we'll change it tomorrow. If it gets dirty, I can put it in the wash. No big deal. We don't identify with the t-shirt, right? So for example, if there was to be a stain on your t-shirt, you are not going to go into depression. I hope not. You know, you're not going to say, oh my God, there's a stain on my t-shirt, my life is over. That's not going to happen. You know, it's just a t-shirt. It's just something you wear, right? You change it. Tomorrow you get a new one, buy a new one, whatever, right? So we know that we're not this t-shirt. So in the same way, if we go a level back, okay? So on the t-shirt level, it's the body that is wearing the t-shirt, okay? But if you go a step back, and here we have, you know, the other version of this boy who's not wearing a t-shirt. Here he's just bare, okay? So this is us now, okay? This is us thinking that basically our body is us. So the same way that you wouldn't identify with a t-shirt, we should not be identifying with the body. It's said that the body is just a covering, okay? And this can be hard to grasp, I get it, okay? So think about this. Just the way we say, I'm wearing a t-shirt, this is my t-shirt. Whose? Mine. I'm wearing the t-shirt. Who's wearing it? I'm wearing the t-shirt. Great. But don't you also say that this is my body, right? This is my hair. This is my hand. This is my chest. Everything mine, mine, mine. Whose? Because you can't, if you were the body, you wouldn't say this is my hand. You'd say this is the body's hand, right? But you keep saying this is my hand, my hair, my this, my that. So at some level, you know that the hand is not you. It belongs to you, yes, it belongs to you, but it is not you. Does that make sense? So whose is it then? That's the question. Whose is it? Who is this me that you're referring to? Who is this I that is claiming that it's my hand and my hair and my chest? And that I is the one that is within, residing within, that is witnessing everything, experiencing everything. That is the I that is seeing through the eyes, that is hearing through the ears, that is smelling through the nose. Okay? I hope that makes sense. If it doesn't, comment below and I'd love to clarify this for you. But I think by now it's probably making a bit of sense, right? So just like the t-shirt, our body as well, our mind, everything is just a covering. It is not the real us. The real us is the self that lies within, okay? And this self is what is consciousness, pure consciousness. So we, at our core, are pure consciousness. Okay, now different religions have given this a different name. It depends how you want to look at it. In Vedanta, this is called Brahman. Okay, you can call it anything. It's divinity itself. This is God itself, right? Not the kind of God that you make into a picture. That is a symbol. That is a symbol of God. But the real God is within you. Okay, and that's as simple as it is, essentially. So now let's get into what is Soham. Okay, so Soham simply means I am. Soham means I am that. Okay, so means that, and hum means I am. So I am that. I am that. I am that. That what? That self, that pure consciousness, that divinity. I am pure consciousness. I am the self. I am divinity itself. Okay? So this is ultimately a mantra that is helping you recognize, reminding you of your true nature as pure consciousness, of your true nature as divinity. Okay? Now, the really cool part is that the ancient yogis, what they realized, okay, what they noticed is that our breath is naturally intoning the mantra Soham. Okay, so if you really become present, if you really close your eyes and just listen to the sound of your breath, you'll notice that the inhale sounds like So, and the exhale sounds like Hum. So, hum. It's very subtle. It's very subtle. Okay, but if you really listen carefully, it will become quite clear. Okay, that this is the sound that our breath is making naturally. So by that logic, we are constantly chanting the mantra Soham. Unconsciously, we don't know. We don't know that we're doing it. We're not aware of it, right? So what's the practice then? The practice is simply become aware of it. This is why many people don't understand this, but this is why the breath is used as an object for meditation. The breath is naturally reminding you of the highest goal, of your true nature. The breath is telling you that you are that. Reminding you with every breath, we're just not aware. Human beings, we're on our phones, we're doing a million different things. We're not aware of the most important thing, that I am pure consciousness, you know? So do you see how beautiful that is? So if you're wondering, how do I meditate? You know, just become aware of the breathing and listen to the natural so hum happening naturally. And it is said that this technique alone is sufficient to take you to realization. Nothing more is needed. In fact, any technique that you employ is sufficient. Nothing more is needed. But if this is something that sounds like, you know what, I like the sound of that, then do it. You know, just do it, right? So I just wanted to give you the meaning behind this mantra, so hum. And in the start of this video, remember I said that when you strip away the man-made part of every religion, you'll see that all the mystics, all the, you know, the saints, the sages were pointing to the same truth. So in the Bible, there is a verse where God tells Moses his name, and he says, my name is I am that I am. And that verse, I am that I am, is exactly this. I am that I am. Soham. Soham asmi means I am that I am. Soham means I am. So do you see what I mean, right? None of this has to be complicated. Truth is only one. There may be different perspectives that we can look at it through, whatever you like or whatever tradition you've grown up in. But ultimately, on the other side of realization, there is no religion. On the other side of realization, everything is one. Everything is one. We are all connected, and we are one big family, and we are all part of that pure consciousness. Okay, so that is it. That is the Soham mantra in a nutshell. If you want to do this, then I'm going to be doing a guided meditation on YouTube. So depending on when you're watching this, either look at my YouTube channel under guided meditations, and I will link it in the description of this video when it is up. But apart from that, thank you for listening. I hope that was helpful. Namaste.